Hi, I'm glad that you're here and that this video found you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. You probably heard about fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, right? Most of us think of them as something bad, like a stress response that we need to fix. Sometimes we wonder, why do I shut down? Why do I feel like I need to run? Why do I smile and say I'm fine when I'm not? And I used to feel that way too. I didn't understand why I'd freeze when someone said something a little too sharp, or why I'd keep everyone comfortable even when I wasn't okay myself. But recently, something clicked for me, and it changed everything. I'd love you to hear this too. So imagine your brain as this giant prediction machine, and it's not trying to control you, it's trying to protect you. One of its main jobs is to save you energy. So every second, your brain is running predictions about what's happening outside you and what's happening inside you. It predicts how people will sound, what their expressions mean, what the room feels like. It's also predicting you, your heartbeat, your breath, your tension, your mood. And then it constantly compares those predictions with what's actually happening, with your perception of reality. And when prediction and perception match, your whole system is in sync. This is when you feel grounded, safe, clear. You feel whole. But sometimes they don't match. Maybe someone said something you didn't expect, or maybe your body reacts in a way that you didn't expect. That tiny mismatch, that, wait, what? That moment, it costs so much energy. And in milliseconds, your brain tries to find the most energy efficient way to fix it. And that's what we call fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. They're not flaws. Fight is your system pushing the world back into predictability. It burns a lot of energy, but it's quick. So imagine someone criticizing you. You feel how your pulse just jumps, your voice sharpens, and you argue to prove your point. It's not because you're being aggressive or reactive, it's just your body trying to restore fairness, to make the world match what it predicted it should be. Flight, that's your system moving toward place where prediction is easier. Maybe you're in a meeting and things got a little too chaotic, and then you suddenly feel like you need to step outside or check your phone. It's your body saying that this environment costs you too much energy to keep predicting. That's why it's saying, let's move somewhere else, somewhere more steadier, where it's easier to predict. Freeze. Freeze is a pause. Imagine you got an email and it has bad news. For a few seconds, everything just stops. Your breath, your thoughts, time itself. That stillness that you feel isn't failure. It's your brain freezing the frame so that it can recalculate before spending energy on your next move. Fawn. Fawn is borrowed regulation. If neither fight nor flight will fix it efficiently, your system looks for another stable rhythm, a tone, face, someone's presence, and then it syncs with it. So if your boss snaps at you, and you find yourself just smile and nod and say, "No worries, I get it," that's not weakness. That's your nervous system aligning with theirs to keep connection steady, to save you energy. And we move through all of these throughout the day. You got a text message notification? Freeze. Misunderstanding happens? Fight. Stepping outside for some air? Flight. Smoothing over tension? Fawn. And then finally, feeling okay again? That's return. That's the moment when you're back in sync, when prediction and perception finally match again. Now, this part is important. It's so important to realize, to understand how it works, to stop judging yourself. Because when you stop seeing reactions as problems and you start seeing them as information, you feel calm. Calm isn't absence of stress. It's that reunion of perception and prediction. And it also isn't about being in comfort zone. It's about giving your body enough safety to change. When your system feels regulated, you can take bigger risks. You can face uncertainty without losing yourself. Your body's learning to stay steady while everything else changes. And once you see it that way, everything changes for you. You stop fighting your biology and you start partnering with it. I'm someone who learns alongside you to understand myself and others better. And I really do hope that it helps you too. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.